Food safety and regulatory authorities are being reminded to regularly inspect canned or processed foods, especially on arrival into the country. According to a medical biochemist, Professor Major George Asari, there must also be routine checks for quality when these foods are stocked on the shelves prior to purchase. These measures will ensure that consumers are not shortchanged in their health. Food safety is non-negotiable. This is because foodborne illnesses have dire consequences on human health. Once foods are processed or canned, they not only lose their original nutritional value, but they must also be preserved.
When the ingredients are close to the original and natural, they are much better for the body. Any form of storage, long-term storage, without taking into consideration the environment, especially when we have canned tomatoes sitting in the sun for so long, canned meat sitting in the sun for so long, we may think that we are eating healthy, but we are actually buying long-term sickness.
The shelves are awash with all kinds of food products, yet not all have been certified by the Food and Drugs Authority.
If it doesn't meet the standard, then it does not meet the quality that's required. If it exceeds what the standard says, then it doesn't meet what the standard requires. So we do not allow it on the market. However, if there is no standard with regards to the protein content, sugar content, or fat content, there can be a standard for something, and there is no reference to how much fat should be in it, or how much protein must be in it. But if there is a standard, we do the label evaluation and then the product evaluation per the standard. We have Ghana standards for every product. So once there is a standard, then it has to meet it. Once it doesn't meet it, we do not register it.
Its effect on our health bill in the long term is just not good for us as a country.
A medical biochemist, Professor Major George Asari, is therefore prevailing on agencies in charge of food safety and regulation to step up their efforts to ensure consumer safety.
The right thing for us to do as a nation is to do constant monitoring, even of canned foods, on arrival, on the shelf, and even in the homes. We need to constantly monitor the levels of these plastics that are in. Not only the plastics, but the levels of trace elements that may have leached out. And we need to have measures to get them out of the market because they are not healthy.
Professor Major George Asari is however worried that certain chemicals used in preserving canned foods, such as bisphenol A, has been proven to be harmful to human health by numerous researchers.